Hey everyone, welcome to day 24 of Vlogmas. Merry Christmas Eve. We are at the end and I am ready to really enjoy the festivities. It is almost 4 o'clock already, which is kind of crazy. I have just gotten myself ready because I've been in the kitchen since I woke up. I've just been preparing a couple of things for tonight's celebration and a little bit for tomorrow. I've been doing some laundry, getting some things done around the house, and I feel like everything is coming together. I've run out of time to wrap the boys' gifts, but Glenn has volunteered to do that. He kind of disappeared this morning. I think he went on a last-minute trip to get some gifts. He always does that. He kind of disappears and shows up with more surprises. So we'll see what that is tomorrow. But tonight I am really looking forward to putting my feet up, enjoying my most favorite meal of the year, and spending time with my family. I made a no-bake cheesecake for tomorrow night's dessert, which was James's request. I made the sauteed cabbage to go along with the salted codfish or bacala. That didn't turn out exactly as I had hoped. It looks beautiful, but my cod is extremely salty. I did not soak it for long enough. I always feel like it's a bit difficult to time it. I feel like 2 days is too long and takes out too much of the salt because I do like it salty. And 1 day is not quite enough. And I think I did it for just over a day. And it left a little bit too much salt in it. James and I love salty things, so we can still eat it. It's borderline too much, but we're still enjoying it. We tested it. Glenn, not so much. He thought it was a bit too salty for him, which I think means my parents will find it too salty as well. So I'm a little bit disappointed in that. I think we're the only ones that eat it. Maybe 1 or 2 other people will eat it, but I might have to put a little disclaimer on the casserole dish saying that it's extremely salty, which is too bad. I even made a double batch of it thinking I could send some home with my parents, but I think it's a bit too salty for them. So that was a bit of a mini fail, but everything else has been turning out well. I've defrosted tons of other things for tomorrow. I also made a score cream cheese caramel dip for apples, which I'll be bringing tonight. And I'm kind of running out of time to do much else. I had hoped to put a little bit of a curl in my hair to kind of keep it set. I was hoping to sit down this afternoon and do my nails. I don't think I have time for that. I do still have to saute the garlic butter shrimp, which is fine. I like to do that at the last minute. And my sister and her family live down the street. Literally 5 doors down the street. So we don't have a commute. We're not pressed for time. I'm just going to make the shrimp and gather everything to head down there around 5:30. So it's time to kind of pull everything together. I thought I would sit down and have a little chat now before I run out of time. I am probably going to pick up my camera just a little bit today or tonight and film what I can, but I never really know how much footage I'll get on Christmas Eve because there are so many people there and I'm not quite sure who wants to be on film and who doesn't. tomorrow I will share a little bit of our quiet day at home. It's going to just be the four of us. I'm really looking forward to a lot of good food, just staying in comfy clothes and enjoying a really nice quiet day. There's usually a few people who nap in the afternoon, mainly Glenn, but we'll catch up on our Advents, finish opening everything. I will check in again with you tomorrow, but I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday. I know you won't be seeing this until the 25th or maybe even the 26th, but I just wanted to check in. Oh, and I did want to share a very exciting package that arrived today. I haven't even opened it yet. My friend Kate from Hawthorne Cottage Craft sent me a really lovely Christmas box, I think in November, probably before the postal strike happened. We didn't think it would arrive before Christmas, but miraculously, it showed up today. I've been waiting all day to open it, so I'm going to rip into it, enjoy a little Christmas treat before I head over to my sister's, and I thought I would share it with you. Wow, you guys, I am speechless. What a thoughtful and beautiful box of Christmas goodies. Kate, you are amazing. I started with this beautiful card. I love it. This sock set is perfect for me. The colors are all of my favorites, actually. There was a beautiful notebook, a Christmas mug that I'm going to use on Christmas Day. It's so pretty. These really pretty spoons, which I was actually just thinking I probably need spoons for stirring my coffee in the morning or hot cocoa because I'm always using up all the teaspoons from my flatware drawer. This little box has this really interesting lip balm, which I think Kate knows that I'm obsessed with lip balms, but it comes with refills, which I've never seen before. There is a plum and frosted pear, coconut, vanilla, and it feels really nice. So that is really neat. There's a beautiful Christmas tree ornament with a really pretty glaze on it. So I'm going to put that on my tree. I love these little Christmas tongs. Perfect to put on a platter of anything, really. A beautiful soap. I love these pretty thick soaps, and it smells really, really nice. Dublin Doodle card deck, which is a portable colorwork stitch dictionary. And I've seen these. These are really interesting. And I love that it is Dublin inspired because after my trip to Ireland, I've just become obsessed. I will admit that I have always been kind of an Anglophile. I have been obsessed with Nigella and Jamie Oliver and interiors that I see in English magazines and design sites. I'm also quite interested in the Scottish heritage because Glenn's parents were born and raised in Scotland, and I just love everything about the sweet treats and the chocolates and just the beautiful country that they come from. And after visiting Ireland, I feel like Ireland is in the mix too. I feel like I could live in any of those places. Percy Pig candies. I am hoarding these for myself. I'm so excited about these. this beautiful little lavender sachet that I think I'm going to put in my big knitting basket for the next couple of months. I think that would be so nice. And then these magazines, food and like the Country Living magazine, which I adore. I saw some of these like sets of Christmas inspired magazines when I was in Ireland at Marks and Spencer's. I really wanted to pick one up. I never did. I cannot wait for all of the Christmas cooking and activities to be done so that I can just sit in my pajamas and flip through these. It's the Good Food Christmas edition. There's a calendar inside. Look at this beautiful photo. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I think this is a caramelized white chocolate fridge cake. I'm wondering if I can find some fun recipes in here to try in the next week or two. Oh my gosh, cannot wait. I'm not even going to open this yet. And then this Country Living Collection Christmas edition. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you so much, Kate. You are such a wonderful friend, and everything that you put into this box was just so thoughtful. We are so alike, I know that much, but I really appreciate all of the care and effort that went into this. This is amazing, and I feel so spoiled right now, and I also feel so blessed to have a friend like you. It's amazing how this knitting community brings people together, so much so that when I was traveling in Ireland, we got to meet up in person. We had met before at Rhinebeck, but it was really, really brief. I just adore Kate. I've been enjoying every single one of her Vlogmas episodes. The only one I haven't watched was the one she posted today because she's already posted it. I'll catch up on it probably late tonight or tomorrow. But if you haven't watched Hawthorne Cottage Craft Vlogmas, I highly recommend. It is such a peaceful, wonderful watch. If you enjoy my videos, you will definitely enjoy hers, and she is a much more gifted knitter than I am. She is incredible. She has so many beautiful knitted sweaters that she wears and great projects to share with you. But thank you, Kate. Christmas. It's December 25th. It's early afternoon and I am just about to plant myself on the couch, put my feet up and do some knitting, maybe put a Christmas movie on. I'm not quite sure. I think the boys are watching a series right now, but I think we're gonna throw on a movie and just enjoy a very lazy afternoon before I have to start dinner prep. We had a really great Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. My sister's house was wonderful. I didn't pick up my camera at all. It didn't even come out of my bag once. I think I just really enjoyed finally stopping after all of the prep yesterday. It was a delicious meal, probably my favorite meal of the entire year because we have a couple of things that we don't normally have. We did a really fun gift exchange where we were stealing gifts from one another, so that was fun. And it was a little bit of a late night, not super late, but Glenn and I were tired. And then we got home and we kind of scrambled to finish a couple of things. Glenn did the wrapping of all of the boys' gifts, which wasn't too much because we've kind of scaled back on gifts this year, and I used those big sacks as well, so that didn't take him too long. And I had to prep our French toast casserole last night. You get it all ready, pop it in the fridge, and then it's ready to put in the oven in the morning. It's one of my favorite parts of Christmas brunch. We usually have smoked salmon on hash browns and the French toast casserole, which is a really great recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction. That website, it's something I've made for many, many years. It has like a whipped cream cheese throughout it. It's so delicious and it makes great leftovers too. We had some fruit and coffee and eggnog and opened presents. It was a really nice morning, but everyone is tired. I think we're all easing into that Christmas fog where we're all just ready to put our feet up and maybe even close our eyes for a few minutes this afternoon. Who knows? I did want to share a couple of things that I got. I really didn't get very much this year. Glenn and I decided not to buy too many gifts, but he did give me, every single year he gets me a couple of bubble bars from Lush. I put them in a tin that I keep recycling year after year, and they're just my favorite to have a luxurious bubble bath. So I have those. I've already brought them upstairs. He got me a cookbook. I've been wanting this cookbook for a while now. It's 100 Afternoon Sweets by Sarah Kiefer. I have a couple of her other books. I think one of them is morning treats and one of them might be cookies. I can't remember, but I really like the layouts of her books. I think the recipes are great. Everything is always turned out beautifully. And so this one's been on my list for a while and I love what's in here. It says here it's snacking cakes, brownies, blondies, and more. I love squares, bars. I mean, I think the only thing that would make this complete for me would be muffins, but I feel like her other book has quite a few muffins in it. So I'm kind of excited to try a couple of these in the next few weeks. I think it's going to be really good. Glenn got me a little surprise that I am in love with. If you saw my vlog earlier this fall where I visited Ireland, I fell in love with a beautiful little lamb, and I've always loved sheep and lamb. I even have this book from my childhood that is still in my nightstand because it was my favorite, and it was a little girl with a lamb and they make dandelion flower crowns, and I was obsessed with it. So I think because of that, Glenn found me this cute little sheep. It's just a little stuffed animal, but the best thing about it is there's a zipper, and I don't know if it's going to focus on it, but the zipper is a little like shaver or shearer. And you can take off the coat and shear the sheep. And I don't want to take it off because I did today and it's quite a pain to get it back on. But basically this whole little coat of beautiful wool comes off of the sheep. It's so cute. I love her. So I am very excited that the chaos of the holidays is pretty much through. I'm really looking forward to our dinner tonight. I feel like it's the last time I'm going to cook for a couple of days because now we have so many good leftovers and treats and chocolates and just everything we could want to get us through the next couple of days, which is really one of my favorite weeks of the year, especially starting tomorrow. When I wake up tomorrow with such a clean slate, nothing really on the to-do list except maybe tidy up a little bit, maybe do some laundry. It's going to be a very cozy day. I love Boxing Day. And I think I might cast on another project tomorrow. I thought maybe it would happen today, but I think today I am just going to work on my Advent socks and maybe my mega stripe sweater as well, because I'm really excited about working on both of those. But I mentioned the other day that I'd really like to make one of these vests by Leslie Friend. This is a pattern she released just a couple of days ago. It's called Hello Friend. I think it's the perfect project. And I have yarn. I actually have two options. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I have a beautiful navy blue yarn in my stash where just a few areas of it are a little bit lighter. But this color is kind of calling to me. It is the Gilliatt Durarum Natura, which is, what is this? I don't even know what the content is. Does it say? I don't know. Could be me, but this is the color. I think it's salt and pepper. It's poivre et sel. And it's this really nice neutral, like to me it's almost beige. But it's a really pretty beige. I'm not a huge fan of some neutrals. I feel like this one would be the perfect complement to a crisp white shirt, like a button-down shirt, or even a blue and white striped shirt. I feel like this would have a lot of versatility in a vest, but I'm not 100% sure. I might do the navy one. And the reason I say that is because I have quite a few balls of this in my stash and I would only probably need 2, and I don't know if I want to break up that yarn because it would be enough to make a full sweater. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth breaking up or not. I could use it for other stuff, but anyways, I think this would be a beautiful option for the Hello Friend vest by a friend to knit with, or Leslie Friend. I have lots of knitting plans for 2025. I am really excited to just take the next week or so off from most things online and just kind of get ready for the new year, make some plans, creative plans, work plans, just focus again on what's coming next. I will definitely miss this space, but I am so thankful that you guys have been here joining me for my very simple, quiet days this December. Thank you so much for being here and for all of the comments and all of the love and support. It's been a lot of fun. if you are looking for me elsewhere, I will be around on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm also on Goodreads. I have a Patreon if you are interested in seeing regular vlog style videos. I usually post a weekly vlog over on my Patreon. And I will be back in this space in the new year as well. I am hoping to be back in January to talk a bit about my Advent Shrug knit along. I am super excited to start an Advent shrug with some of the beautiful minis that I have. And I hope that you will join me on that really fun knit along that I'm pretty sure Jackie Rose is going to give me a little bit more inspiration and maybe do some kind of joint video with me on Instagram or something like that. So stay tuned for all of that fun stuff. I hope that you guys have had a wonderful December, a very, very peaceful and happy Christmas if you are celebrating. I hope you have a wonderful start to the new year. I, for one, am not sad about 2024 ending. It's been a year of a lot of ups and downs for so many different reasons. The world has become quite crazy, and I'm really looking forward to ushering a brand new year. And I'm going to continue to pick up my camera throughout the day. I've got Advents to finish opening up, but I think this is where we say goodbye, and I say thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the new year.